Alright, grade 8s, welcome to the flip class. Your math program will be flipped this year, meaning you will be watching videos like these at home. We come into work the next day and get stuff done. Alright, so this is the first one, lesson 1 of many, and lesson 1 in your textbooks found on page 4 is lesson 1.1, identifying prime and composite numbers. Simple stuff. So, goal is to determine whether a number is prime or composite. That's it. Now, we got to figure out what's what. So let's go on. All right, so definition of a prime number. Prime number has only two factors, 1 and itself. That's all, two factors, 1 and itself. So if we see 17 here, okay, factors is 1 times 17 equals 17. So your factors, okay, your factors are 1 and 17. That's it. Okay, two factors, okay, make it a prime number. That simple as that. Okay, let's continue on to the composite number. All right, composite number has more than two factors. Okay, in the case that we're using as an example here, 12. Okay, so if we look at all of the factors, all right, all the factors are to get 12. Let's take a look here. So 1 times 12 equals 12. Okay, 2 times 6, all right, equals 12. 3 times 4 equals to 12. All right, so you've got everything there. You bang everything off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, I'm still trying to get used to this pen, so these check marks aren't going where they're supposed to go. There we go. Okay, and there is your factors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, make a composite number. More than, that's what you write down. Okay, so composite number, a number that has more than two factors. So you're going to write this down, and you're going to use this example, and you're going to use this as well as part of your example. All right? Good? Good. All right. So next one. Okay, before I go on, any questions? Good. All right. We continue. All right, so we've been talking about factors. What's a factor? Factor, according to Nelson, is a number or quantity that when multiplied with another produces a given number or expression. Or in English, it's what numbers do you multiply to make the number here, for example, 30. Okay, so let's see. What numbers am I going to need for to make 30? All right, so let's take a look. All right, well, we clearly have 1 times 30, all right, equals 30. Right? Right. Okay, good. All right, how about 2 times 15 equals 30. Okay, how about 3 times 10 also equals 30. And finally, your friend and mine, 5 times 6 equals 30. So, what are the factors? You list them in order. Okay, list them in order from least to greatest. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. So clearly, this is a composite number. 30 is not a prime number, but a composite number. Okay, so the factors, what numbers make up 30? All right, what numbers do you need to multiply to make 30? That's a factor. Okay, so again, write this down. All right, we'll review tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, or in the case that maybe today's a Friday and we go on to Monday, whenever, we'll be talking about this. Here's what you're going to do to prepare to come in. Now, occasionally I may throw these in, or I may not throw these in, but today we're going to throw them in. And the question you have to prepare for next day is 187 a prime number or a composite number? That you have to prepare for yourself. Give it a shot. If you can't figure it out, that's okay. You come prepared, and just be prepared that this is what we're going to be talking about first things first. We're going to review what we spoke about briefly, and then we're going to hit this question up. Okay, and then we're going to get to work. Okay, give you my expectations for the assessment, and then we go into this question. All right, and then you're off to work, and I'll be helping you out, be coming around helping you guys out. Okay, we'll get the swing of it as the year goes on. Anyway, so that's the first one. Again, here's your question. Is 187 a prime number or a composite number? Have your notes done. I'll be checking. Prepare this question. We're going to go through it. And there's your first lesson. Okay? Hopefully you'll enjoy this as much as I did making it, because I love the sound of my own voice. So, see you guys in class, all right? Ciao.